Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Kenny and Elliot join us from Lake Tahoe Communities. Guys, good to see you. Spring's on the air.
Happy spring.
Is.
Yeah, right?
Thank you, Pete.
Like the
Thanks for having us.
tie. I like that, bud.
Yeah, I'd have to break it out at least once a year, right? Hey, so some listings, right?
Yeah.
And this one, I look on there. We'll talk about some of the pocket listings here in just a minute. But
Okay.
let's start it out with the first listing that you have. It's 214 Highlands.
Absolutely, yeah, I'll go into that one. 214 Highlands. It's in State Line. It's on Kingsbury grade, so you got that close proximity to the ski resort, and you also got the close proximity down to the nightlife of South Lake Tahoe as well. The home is 1,838 square feet, which is really special because it is all one level as well, and you don't find many one levels. You got a deep 2-car garage, and it's fully furnished, turnkey, ready to go, doing about $60,000 to $80,000 a year on the vacation rental program.
Whew,
And
okay.
permits are available.
And
still,
permits
right?
are available. So once this sells, I mean, you just
Yeah.
start right up, vacation renting, and start bringing in some cash flow.
All right. So Kenny, we're talking a little bit about marketing, right?
Yeah.
With uncertain economic times and, people talking about trade embargoes and, taxes and tariffs and, whatever.
Yeah.
It's really important to market your properties. And you have a pocket listing. You get them on an ongoing basis. How do you get information to a pocket listing? Because generally what you do is if you're seeing a pocket listing, right, you get to take a look at property before anybody else does.
2 to 3 weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
In fact, we just sent you one this morning, as a matter of fact.
That's right. It was over on Pine Wild. You probably can't say that, but I can.
I can actually tell you it is in coveted Pine Wild, which
Yeah.
is Marla Bay. It's beachfront. This specific property, I can't mention the address, but it is only one of 4 properties, residences, that overlooks Bourne Meadow.
Okay.
With unobstructed views of the historic Bourne Meadow Bonanza.
Right.
Little Joe's riding up on his horse. The rules are very specific that if you're in our database, we are allowed to market to you as opposed to the general public. After it goes live to the general public on the MLS, then we could market it outside, but you're going to get the first shot.
Yeah.
I had 3 people respond to the Pine Wild property this morning. Sent it out to 2,400 clients, and we've already had 700 people look at it.
700 people in
Today.
one day.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And I'll give you a little more on Pine Wild too. Pine Wild has 135 residences. It's got 40 buoys out there, so there is a possibility of getting your own buoy there. And then you also have the covered parking, which is just about to come up on its lease end, so there might be availability in the garage as well.
Okay, so this type of year, typically more properties come back online. You guys are very aggressive from marketing the individual communities, a lot of listings. How can you get more information if you're not part of that pocket listing, or what's the website?
Just real simply, go to LakeTahoeCommunities.com, sign up, tell us what you're looking for, and we'll go out and find it.
Yeah. Elliot, we talked about the Highlands property. It's in mid-Kingsbury, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell me about the neighborhood there.
So the neighborhood is mid-Kingsbury, which is probably one of the more sought-after areas in Kingsbury. It's going to be mid-Kingsbury, and then you got Granite Springs. This is mid-Kingsbury, very private setting. You got a larger lot too, 0.42 acres, and then most of the properties in there are around that, between 0.3 and then up to an acre off that road there. So a very special setting.
Kenny, you've got a team. It's not just you and Elliot, right? So tell me about the team. And
Well, the commander-in-chief is my wife, Jana. She takes care of all the...
she's the boss.
She's the boss. She takes care of all the paperwork and makes sure that our listings are correct and the pictures are right and the contracts, most importantly, are right.
Yeah.
And then Jesse handles the South Lake Tahoe side. We got Tommy down in the valley. He loves it down there. He lives right around the corner, and he plays the Genoa bar. So.
Right. All right, so you got an entire team. Everyone on the team has been here except for the boss. How come?
She's you're not going to get her. If you could get that, Pete, you're a better salesman than I am. She's just camera shy.
All right. Yeah. Elliot, showing instructions. How do you see this property?
Highlands, it's called the listing agent, so you're going to have to reach out to me directly, or you go to our website, Lake Tahoe Communities. There you can reach out to any one of us, and we can get you in there.
Beautiful property, mid-Kingsbury. Give Elliot a call. Stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming right up.